Everybody, this is Chance. This is round 2 with my main girl, Gabriele Fuchs. Fuchs, something like that, right?
Yes.
Close enough. I'm going to give her a compliment, but it's all true. She revolutionized the inefficient way that the whole beauty world organized itself in dealing with public relations, editors, etc., and she's going to tell you how she did it.
Well, that's very simple. I thought the internet is the perfect platform to make both parties meet. So beautypress actually is the first international PR network now covering more than 8 countries, including, of course, the US, Canada, France, Belgium, Luxembourg, Germany, Austria, and Switzerland. So this is really a big thing. Has developed in the last 4 years, if you want to see it like that. But I started the business 12 years ago already. So this is nothing brand new, but it is new for the, let's say, for the other markets. So I think it's just a fantastic platform for everyone who is interested in researching beauty topics to find the right persons, the experts, get the right story, get images, and the good thing is all for free for editors. So great deal.
Well, I love the way she says it's simple, except no one in the whole world, 6 billion people, ever thought of it before her. So it wasn't that simple. Now, one of the things you have is you have also levels, too. People can say this is only for the highest level, let's say Vogue and Elle and all those magazines. So there are things. Can you explain the system itself a little more in detail?
Yeah, actually, if when you see the media landscape, there are, of course, a lot of differences between the editors working for the different categories, if you want to see it like that. So, of course, there are long lead editors. They need material that is 2 or 3 months ahead available. Then there are onliners, and they need it right now if you want to see it. Then the same with the bloggers too. So what we provide is we provide information for those long lead editors in advance, and we also provide, of course, information for the short lead editors. So as a company, you can decide if you are more for the long leads or for the short leads. So it's up to you.
And they can decide who's allowed to see that based upon their restrictions.
That's it. So this is a very clever way because, of course, there are highly prestigious brands who wouldn't want to display their, let's say, advanced trends like Chanel, Dior, Yves Saint Laurent. They don't want to display that already at that early stage, except they would be sure that this is a print issue that comes out at the right time. But a blogger could ruin their whole PR concept and the whole strategy.
Throw a TMZ in there and they'll unleash everything. When did you realize that this was really taking off? Was it when a second and third and fourth country joined up?
I think believe it or not, I thought it from the start it would be a brilliant idea and it would be an international concept, because actually the editors and the companies, they are working the same in Germany, in France, and in the US. There is not such a lot of difference in any cultural kind of way. They do their stories or they want to display their material. So for me that was kind of logic to go on an international network. But it took some time, to get enough energy, to get enough money, because that is also a part of it, of course, and to have the let's say, the perfect combination of all the different tools that we could offer the companies on one side, but also the editors for their research. So now you can have a picture search, you can have a text search, you can go for the latest launches, you can research editors, you can research our expert pool, expert of different kinds, so as a dermatologist, a surgeon, it could be a hairstylist, and as an editor you have free access to these people and can ask them what is the latest trends, why does this or that work better or worse than anything else. So that gives you the background that you would love to, and this costs you not that intensive kind of research time that you usually have to find out who is the main player, who could I...
It would drive you crazy. You'd be all over the internet searching forever.
That's it.
Here it's one-stop shop.
Yeah.
Was there one person that stood out when they said, like, you have saved me and made my life so easy? Was there anyone that, like, feedback that gave that to you?
I had that several times, especially when I started, because of course that was a completely new concept. And I had once an editor back in Germany, and she said, "Ooh, I don't know what to do. I have a story and I have to write about muesli for the face." And I said, well, muesli, that is oatmeal orange, banana, apple, nuts. So I said, just go and ask. The system will give you all the answers. So she got products with oatmeal, she got products with banana, she got products with apples, and in 20 minutes her story was fixed. So she was, you saved my life today.
I could only imagine. I mean, maybe without your thing, it almost couldn't be done because it would take forever and then deadline.
Not in 20 minutes. You know, you need around 20 minutes maybe to get somebody on the phone to give you maybe an information about oatmeal or maybe about banana.
Put you on hold to try to get someone else.
Yeah, I think also a very nice story is a really big international player, the PR responsible, the PR director actually, she said, you know, if some editor is calling me and said, oh, do you have a product with XYZ in it? And I said, let me check. And you know where she's checking? At beautypress.
Beautypress.
Because she said, if I go into my files, I can't do a research through all over my different products that this company has. So in beautypress, she can do that very easily.
And at the speed of the microprocessor, there's the automation. NASA's going to steal you, I think. One of the Russian governments is going to come in and say, we need you to work for us. Now, where it's heading right now, are you taking a break and just establishing what you've had, or are you looking for that global domination now?
I tell you...
this is a lot, 8 countries.
Yeah, it's a lot. And I think at the moment I was looking very intensely into Spain. We discussed that last time. So I had the perfect person for Spain, but the Spanish market is so sadly beaten at the moment. So I think we just have to wait for the right moment. It might be it's 14, maybe it's a year later, I don't know. But we are waiting for the right moment to step into that market and do the deal. And I think maybe it's even going the other way around, because I have more and more companies asking me, oh, what about Spain? What about Italy? What about the UK? And I say, well, not right now. But I don't want to tell them that too often.
Well, look, they're always going to be there, and you've already established it, so they have nowhere else to go.
No, I don't think so. Still, you know, we are not a monopoly, you say? No, we are not a monopoly. But I think we are the perfect place to go for everybody who is clever investing his money and who wants to get a real return on investment. Because our system is internationally the best that you can find. And even big players who had a lot of investments in their own databases, PR portals, networks, whatever, they have to recognize that we are offering the better services. Because my concern and that of my team is to be the best in what we do. And for somebody else, you know, they sell cosmetics. They don't sell or provide PR networks, is it? So that's the deal, I think.
Okay, so we've got the definition of monopoly, but in my mind, if there's only one that does it right, and that's her, beautypress, then that is a monopoly because you're wasting your time, money, and effort on all the rest. Tell them your site, who you are, and how they can find you.
My name is Gabriele Fuchs. I'm from Germany. We are internationally now in 8 countries, and you find us on www.beautypress.com or the DE version or the FR version. So, see you there, hopefully very soon.
Ich liebe dich. You're awesome. We're out.